So every year we celebrate, for the last 10 years, we celebrate the International Yoga Day. Right? And every year we have a theme. We have a theme for International Yoga Day celebration. Anyone know the theme for this year? What is the theme for this year?
Harmony and peace.
Harmony and peace. Okay. That was a couple of years back, I think. Okay. Raise this year's theme is for the self and for the society. Right? For the self and for the society. Okay. Now, in that order, for the self and for the society. Okay. People sometimes forget the self. People would like to serve the society, serve the society, serve the society. I know so many people who go out of the way serving people, okay, without taking care of themselves. Okay. That might not be a good idea. First, you have to take care of yourself, your health, your well being. If you are able to take care of yourself, your well being, you are able to serve other people better. Right? Otherwise, you are going to break down. If you are going to break down, then none of this is going to matter. Right? So, your breakdown has to be prevented first. So, you have to work on yourself first. Okay, before you go and help others. So, it is about first have that calm, peaceful state of mind in yourself. And then you impart that to everyone around you. Yeah. So that is this year's theme. Okay. And before that, you have something called the Yoga Mahotsav, 100 days of yoga. So before the yoga day today, you had 100 days of Yoga Mahotsav. You know what the theme of Yoga Mahotsav was this year? A lot of girls here, so all of you should know about it, right? Theme of Yoga Mahotsav this year was, Asta, what is the theme? It was women's empowerment. Okay, no, not I simplified it saying women's empowerment, but it is about empowering women in our society, right? So, yeah, so we have been doing that for a long time. For all these things, whether it is improving yourself, improving the society, improving or women's empowerment, we have been doing this for the last so many years. Okay, and these are all telnets of yogic principles, or these are all yogic principles. Now, sometimes what happens is that we have a lot of yoga teachers also here, holistic yoga teachers here. There are so many thousands and thousands of yoga teachers across the world, right? Everybody these days want to teach yoga, teach yoga, teach yoga, teach yoga. Right? We have to understand what yoga really means before we start teaching yoga. Right? So this is something which everybody misses out on. Okay. What is yoga? We have that, because of the Western influence, we have that thing about yoga, physical, for the physical well-being, we are practicing yoga. We have that thing, right? But yoga is not just a practice for ourselves, our physical strength and well-being, our mental well-being. It is not just that, right? It is not physical, it is not just mental, it is not spiritual, right? Yoga is a lifestyle. Everybody has to understand this. Yoga is not just a physical practice. We'll come to the questions later. Yoga is not just physical practice or mental practice or spiritual practice. It is an entire lifestyle. And a lifestyle is not something which you do once a week, twice a week. No. I do yoga 4 times a week. Right? So if you ask people these days, a lot of people are practicing yoga. When do you practice yoga? 2 days a week I go for gym, 2 days I go running, 2 days I go for yoga. Or in different permutations and combinations. So some days yoga, some days gym, some days. Okay. This is what people do. Okay. That is not really the thing. Yoga has to be practiced every day. Okay. In yoga sadhana, we always say yogas chitta vritti nirodha, which is the steadiness of the mind. Okay. A yogi is a person who keeps the mind steady in any circumstance. Now, to achieve that state, you cannot say that you're going to be doing yoga twice a week, okay, 4 times a week. No. It has to be Dirghakala Nairandarya Abhyasa. Okay, long-term daily practice. Right? Without that long-term daily practice, that is when it comes to sadhana. Okay, sadhana has to be every single day. Right? Then how you live every single day is also important. How you live every single day. What kind of food you have. Right? I'm not going into the debate of vegetarian, non-vegetarian, no. If you are vegetarian, fantastic. If you are non-vegetarian, very good, no problem. Doesn't matter. Right? The food has to be nutritious. Food has to give you energy. Okay, for the work you are undertaking. Okay. And food should not make you dull. Right? If you have food and you're feeling lethargic, that means that food is tamasic. Okay. So the food is important. Sleep is important. Right? People feel that, oh, I'm doing yoga, you don't have to sleep. Sorry. Okay, we have not reached that level yet. We have to have that proper sleep every night. I would say on an average 7 hours. Right? 7 hours of sleep every day is important. Right? So if you go and attend too much of party, then that sleep will be missed out. Right? So even if you are practicing yoga, or you feel that you're practicing yoga, if you're not getting enough sleep, then you will become dull. Otherwise, you have to be an accomplished yogi. When you become an accomplished yogi, the amount of sleep reduces. Right? So how many accomplished yogis we have? Very few. Right? So that is very rare. An accomplished yogi is very rare. Okay, so when you generalize, you just say you have to have 7 hours of sleep. Okay. It is important that we get this. Now, so these are all part of improving ourselves. Now, the second part comes in for the society. Right? All of us, that is, once you start realizing the benefits of yoga after years of practice, You start realizing that, okay, yoga is good, yoga is good for you. Okay. Then you become so passionate about yoga. You become so passionate. When you become passionate about yoga, you want everybody to be like that. You want to give that, you are always happy. You are always energetic. You want to give that energy. You want to give that passion to everybody. Okay. You don't teach yoga to make money. Right? If you are thinking about teaching yoga to make money, you are in the wrong business. Right? Money, everybody needs money. Okay, but that is not the main goal. Right? You can teach, okay, as a side effect, money can come, and if you are a good yoga teacher, money will definitely come. Right? But you are not teaching yoga for money. You are teaching yoga because you are passionate about that lifestyle. Okay, it is a lifestyle. You are passionate about that lifestyle, and you want everybody to feel that energy, feel that happiness. That is why you are teaching yoga. Whenever people come and talk to you, I have got so many yoga teachers here. Okay, and most of them have got so many students. Right? Most of them have got so many students. Why? Why? Because the students feel that energy from them. Right? If the students are not feeling that energy from them, they will not be your students. Right? If you cannot imbue that energy into every one of your students, you are not doing your job. Right? You are doing it only for the side effects. You're not doing it for the main purpose. The main purpose is to make everybody healthy, everybody happy, everybody energetic. Right? That is the purpose. There is, if everyone, last year's theme of Yoga Day, anybody remembers last year's theme? Anybody remembers last year's theme? No. Vasudeva Kudumbagam. Vasudeva Kudumbagam. Right? So it is for the welfare of the whole world. Right? The whole world is my family. The whole, every year we have fabulous themes for International Yoga Day. Every year. Last year was Vasudeva Kudumbagam. So we are not talking about us. We are not talking about our family. We are not talking about our society. We are talking about the entire world. How we can bring harmony to the entire world. What is happening around the world? Fighting. Everybody fighting. Okay. People are making people fight to make money. Why are wars happening? Most of the wars are happening because some people want to make money. Right? Military industrial complex. Right? They want to make money. So they want to make money, they make other people fight. And what was our theme? Our theme was Vasudeva Kudumbagam. The whole world is our family. How we can bring peace and prosperity across the world. So our Prime Minister, is really focused on this. I really appreciate that. Right? Sarva Bhuta Hiterada. Krishna has explained the definition of a yogi. One of the key definitions is Sarva Bhuta Hiterada. Right? What is Sarva Bhuta Hiterada? Welfare of all living beings in your heart. Right? Vasudeva Kudumbagam encompasses that. Right? So today when we are practicing yoga as a part of International Yoga Day, you have to think about the whole thing holistically. How we can live a yogic lifestyle. How we can impart that yogic lifestyle, knowledge of that yogic lifestyle to as many people as possible. If you impart that knowledge to as many people as possible, there is no fighting, there is no wars, right? Everybody lives in harmony, right? So these are all important things which you have to understand.